Hey guys, so I just wanted to welcome you to watching this video and just thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. As a coach of 4 years, I really just love sharing this opportunity with other women and just paying it forward and just really trying to show you what this can do for your life and know that it can be overwhelming at first to think of like adding something else to your plate, but I will talk about my story and just where I've been and how this has completely changed my life in the past couple of years. So thank you again for coming on. I'm going to share my screen just so I can show you some slides that will help you learn along the way. And we will get started. All right, so here we go. All right. Let me get to this first slide. Okay. So what is this coaching thing? So again, thank you for being here. This picture was taken at our last event recently in New Orleans. And it just goes to show you that all walks of life can be in this coaching thing. Men, women, and we're going to talk about all the misconceptions, all the fears, all the worries that people have about what it is that we do. So a little bit about me. My name is Stephanie Oliveira, and I've been a coach for 4 years now. Before I became a coach, I was living in Boston by myself. I owned a condo in Boston, and I was working at a local hospital, working long days, and a Boston mortgage is not cheap. And I remember lying awake at night, always worrying about paying the bills and how I was going to pay the mortgage and how late I could pay without getting penalized. And I had a car payment and I had student loans. And for the first time in my life, I racked up about $10,000 in credit card debt because I had to furnish my home. And so that was always just pending on my mind. And I just hated that feeling. And so I got presented about the business and I was like, I don't have time to work in business, but I will say I was ready for a change. I struggled with my weight my entire life. You can see in my before photo, I was about 40, 50 pounds overweight. And I remember being overweight ever since I was probably like 10 years old. And I always looked at my friends and thought, you know, they're so lucky. They're so much skinnier than me and they can wear whatever they want. And I used to be so jealous that I couldn't shop at the same shops that they shopped at as a kid because I couldn't fit into their sizes. And I just struggled for a really long time. And I went through everything through my teens. I starvation diet. I did low fat, no fat. I did cleanses. I did Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers, you name it, Jenny Craig. I did all of them. I binged, purged. I did all of that. And I always was looking for that quick fix because I just really wanted to be like my friends. And so I struggled my whole teens. And then throughout college, I did lose some weight in college, and but it was not in a healthy way. And so throughout my 20s, I continued to try to lose weight, and I felt like I would lose a certain amount of weight and then I'd plateau. And I just was never comfortable in my own skin. I would cancel plans with friends because I had nothing I wanted to wear. And I just was never happy with myself. And when I got presented with this opportunity, I was like, well, I've spent probably hundreds of dollars on, if not thousands of dollars on things in the past. And I said, this has a money back guarantee. I'll probably use it. I'd never heard of Shakeology. And I said, I'll try to use it. I'll probably return it. I was skeptical because nothing had worked for me in the past that like was legit and was sustainable. And so I didn't want to work the business yet, but I said, gosh, if I could at least pay off my $10,000 in debt and my student loans and get rid of those, I would be happy. So I said, I'm going to start with just focusing on myself. And I started drinking Shakeology, and did that change my life. Within 3 months, I was down 25 pounds. I couldn't believe how great I felt from just adding this one shake to my life once a day. My cravings were gone. I had so much energy. And I noticed that if I missed a day, I really would feel it. I would feel the negative effects from it. And so I just craved it more. And I just started sharing what I was doing on social media. And as people saw my change and they saw my confidence growing and me being happier in my own skin, people were coming to me and they're like, what are you doing? You look amazing. And you look so happy and you look so confident. And I just started sharing it. And that's when my business really started to bloom. And so I met my husband that year as well, my husband Mike, and we got married at a Vermont wedding a barn wedding up in Vermont. And I have stepsons. They are 7-year-old twins right now. They look a little younger in that photo. And we were able to go on our dream honeymoon to Bora Bora, thanks to Beachbody, somewhere I never thought I would go. We stayed in one of those overwater bungalows. It was amazing. I was able to pay for it in cash. And it was just something that I never thought I could do, but this is one of those things that business did for me. And so, like I said, I lost 25 pounds in 3 months. And over the course of that year, as my business bloomed, I paid off that $10,000 in debt. I paid off my car loan and I paid off my student loans in my first year of coaching. And it took a lot of hard work, and it takes dedication, and it takes consistency. This isn't a quick fix. You're not going to just sign up and make, thousands of dollars a week. It takes a lot of hard work, hustle, and grind. So know that, but know that it is friggin' worth it. And that it has been a lot of hard work over these past 4 years, but I will let you know that after I paid off all that debt and I saw where this potential could go with this business, I said, you know what? Maybe I can be a work from home mom one day. I was working 13, 14 hours at Children's Hospital, and I eventually moved to New Hampshire to be with my husband, and I was then commuting 3 hours a day, and I said, this is no way to live. I was crying every day. I didn't like my life. And I just said, if this can be my vehicle to get me into a happier life, then I'm going to do it. And it's been hard, but it's been amazing. And I had my first baby in October. He's right there. His name's Cash. And I resigned from my job at Children's after 15 years of being there. Really well-paid job, but I was able to, in 3 years, create a second full-time income with Beachbody, paid off a ton of debt. We bought a second home, and I was able to resign, and now I work from home with my baby. And I am so blessed to this opportunity. And so just know that wherever you are in your life, it's okay to be nervous and to be like, how could I do this? And you don't really have to even know what you want. It may just be what I wanted, and to start from just focusing on yourself and not worrying about the business so much, but just focusing on being the best version of yourself. So that's my story. So I'll share a little bit now about who we are as coaches. So everyone's like, oh, I don't know how to do this. I'm not a nutritionist, and I'm not a professional. So as a coach, the coach meaning like we are there to support people. So we are someone's accountability. We are friendships, relationships. We support people. We focus on loving ourselves, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally. It's about creating a life by design. How would you want to wake up every day and live your life? Are you getting up every day, and do you love your job? Are you excited to go to work? Do you not wish for Friday? Do you dread Mondays when Sunday comes along? So it's financial freedom. It's having freedom in your life. It's not all about the money. It's about what you can do with that money. It can create so much freedom and time in your life, and time is so precious. And for me to be able to be home with my family and not miss a beat, and see when Cash, when he did the first of anything, things that I would never even think of, I was able to experience those things because I was with him every day. And I just started working when he was sleeping. So it's just that time that you can't get back, and need to be home for dinners with my family and not crying every day as I'm in 3 hours of traffic. That's what it's all about with me. It's about creating confidence in yourself. It's inspiring others. It's making goals and crushing them, dreaming big, and just truly believing in yourself, and knowing that anything that you want out of this life, you can have. It's just going to take hard work and determination and consistency. So these programs work, guys. Beachbody's been around for so long. They came out with programs back in, I believe it was 2002. I did my first program, Turbo Jam, in 2004. These programs just work. And why they came out with coaching was because everyone was getting such great results when they actually did the programs. So many people buy these programs, but then they just sit on the shelf, right? So people that were actually doing them and getting amazing results, they couldn't wait to share it with people. And so Beachbody said, you know what? The best people to talk about our programs are people that are doing them and getting results. So they created this coaching thing so that people could get as healthy as possible and make financial compensation. So once coaching became a thing, something like 90% of customers then were getting results, where before coaching happened, 70% of buyers weren't even finishing the programs because they would do a few weeks and then they would get discouraged or they would fall off track. They didn't have the willpower, support, accountability, and so they weren't getting the results that they paid for and that they deserved. So coaching, that is what we do. We just make sure that our customers get the results they deserve and live the best lives that they deserve to live. So these are just some before and afters. Our coaches and customers. I mean, this stuff works, guys, and it is such a blessing to be a part of this, to help people get these results. You know, when someone messages you and says, I'm fitting into jeans I haven't worn in 10 years, like, that's amazing. So again, we motivate, we support, we're positive, we're moms, we're wives, military wives, we're working full-time, stay-at-home moms, regular people. Anyone and everyone can do this. Coaching does not judge. So what isn't a coach? A lot of people think that you have to be these things, and you don't. Fitness experts, perfect body. You don't have to be at your goal weight. Like I told you, I was 50 pounds overweight when I started coaching. But you know what helped me build my business was people could relate to me because I wasn't where I wanted to be yet. I was bringing people along with me. You do not have to be a nutritionist, a salesperson. Definitely not. This is not about making sales and making money. It's about sharing what you're doing and helping people live healthier lives, and you getting compensated for it, and it's awesome. You don't have to be business savvy. You don't have to be great with technology. You don't have to know social media. I don't care if you have 0 friends on Facebook. I don't care if you don't know what Instagram is. It doesn't matter. So these are a lot of the common fears. So you don't want to put yourself out there. No one will join me. I don't have sales experience. I don't know who would buy. I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't have Facebook friends. I don't know how to use Facebook. I'm afraid of what others will think of me. I'm afraid to do this alone. I'm not at my goal weight. I'm not a fitness professional or a trainer. So guys, these are all common fears that we hear. I had the same ones when I started, but trust me when I tell you that I don't care if all of these are one of your worries, you can be an amazing, successful coach. Most of the most successful coaches in Beachbody were people that never had a Facebook, live in tiny towns, suffered from anxiety and depression, social anxiety from going out of the house. So really, as a coach, we don't only just better our bodies, we also focus on improving our mind and our soul. And so we do personal development. So we listen to audiobooks, we read, and we just build the confidence, and we learn from within. And so it's not all about our body, how much we weigh, and what size jeans we wear. And just know that these are all common fears, and we can go over all of these, and just know that these are all normal, but you can get through them when we start training you as a coach. So this is some of the programs that you may have heard of before. Most popular one is 21 Day Fix by far. Shift Shop just was released, and this is the most recent workout I just did, and I have seen changes in my body that I've never seen before in my life. I can say that after having a baby 9 months ago, I feel better now than before I even had cash. So to be able to do that at home, not go to a gym, not pay $100 a month on a gym membership. I used to pay $200 a month to go to bar class, and I'd have to drive there, find parking, pay, wait for class to start, do the hour-long class, drive home. It was like a 2-hour process. So for me to be able to start and finish in 30 minutes and get the best results I've had in my life is amazing. Hammer Smaster and Chisel, that's a weightlifting. So P90X, I'm sure you've heard of. 3-Day Refresh is super popular. Insanity Max 30, Pyo, Size. All of the workouts now are pretty much 30 minutes or less because Beachbody has learned that people say, I don't have time to work out. So they want to bust through that and say, you can get this done in 30 minutes. Some workouts are only 22 minutes. Some workouts are only 10 minutes. So they really bust that excuse because you have that much time in your day. You would be surprised how much actually time you waste by just scrolling through Facebook or watching a TV show. Shakeology, like I said, is what changed my life. I have drank it religiously for 4.5 years, and I think that says a lot, and people see me still drinking it every day, and that is why my business has grown, because people see me still drinking this shake day in and day out, and because it's not about the weight loss, it helped me lose the weight, but now it helps me feel healthy and keeps me energized, curbs my cravings, and just makes me feel good because it's so nutrient dense. It gives me what my body needs, and so I still drink it every single day. I could talk about Shakeology all day long. So this is an amazing coach on my team, Leandra, and I just wanted to share her story because she came to me because she was loving. She came to me because she saw my post originally. And so she started the workouts, she started Shakeology, and she loved it. And so she said to me, I really don't want to sell this, but I would love to get the discount. And I said, okay, that's totally fine. And so she started with the discount as a discount coach, but then people were doing the same thing they did to me. Hey, what are you doing? You look amazing. Like, what is it that you're doing? Because I want to join you. And she's like, wow, this could have some good potential. And so she started working the business. And she is a stay-at-home mom, well, work-from-home mom now. And she has a beautiful daughter that has autism. And she was able to start paying her daughter's medical bills with her Beachbody income. And that to her was so amazing because she felt like she was contributing to her family. And that was what made her feel so good. And I know that like last year she paid her mortgage every month with her Beachbody income. So just know that, again, you may have one goal with this, like to focus on yourself or just get the discount. But just know that it can transform into more. And I'm so blessed to have Leandra on my team. She's one of my top coaches, and she's been with me since the beginning. And look how beautiful she is. Amazing results. I'm just going to take a sip of my water. So how do you make income? So you make 25% off all sales. You'll also get 25% off all products. So commission is 25% off all sales. Team cycle bonus is really where the income truly comes in, residual income. Like when you go on vacation for a week and you're still making money, that's residual income from your team cycle bonus. As your team grows, you grow volume, and Beachbody turns this volume into money. So when you start seeing, if you hear coaches are making thousands of dollars a week, that's really from team cycle bonus. It's not from commission per se. Commission can be very up and down, and we do have goal numbers for you to hit each month so that you guarantee growth in your business. But there is no quota with Beachbody. You don't have to make a specific amount of sales to get the commission. If you make one sale, you make commission. If you make 10 sales, you make commission. But the big numbers are really when you start to grow your team. And it may sound scary at first, but when you are helping people get healthy and then they love the product, the same thing's going to happen that happened with Leandra and with myself. They love the product, so they may want to get some discounts on it, and then they just want to start making a business out of it because they're telling everybody how great these products are. So your customers are going to then become your coaches on your team. So don't worry like, oh my gosh, who's going to join me? People are going to want to join you. So every single month, it's pretty simple. You're going to be asking a few people to come along with you and do this journey with you and help them get results with their health and fitness. And that's it. Focus on that. And then as these people start to love the product and get results, then you ask them to join your team. So it's really a simple process. But you will have trainings on that, and I will be here with you every step of the way. So just remember, it's not a quick fix, but it grows exponentially as long as you're consistent. So what do we do as a coach? So there's these things called the vital behaviors. So there's four vital behaviors. There used to be 3. The first one is being a product of the product. So you basically just have to use the products. You need to use the workouts. You need to drink your Shakeology, and that's it. So for me, I grew my business just like Leandra did because we drank our shake every day. We were doing our workouts. We were sharing our results and just posting on social media, just sharing what we were doing. And when people see you doing it, they want to join you. If you're selling something and you're not using it, why would someone buy it from you? So you have to be religious. I want you to be all in, love the workouts, drink your Shakeology every damn day, and you're going to crush vital behavior number 1. The second one is invite. So like I said, you invite people. They're called challenge groups. So every single month, I run a monthly accountability group. And you may have seen me post about it, and that might be why you're here. And so every single month, I ask people, can I help you with your health and fitness? This is what I have to offer you. And you invite people to that. And then as people come along to that, then you invite them to the coaching opportunity and you invite them to join your team. So like I just spoke about a few minutes ago, that's when we invite to our challenge groups and we invite to the business. The third one is personal development. Like I said before, this isn't all about just our bodies. This is about our minds, our souls, and improving that. And so every single day, just like you work your muscles, just like you work your nutrition, you have to work your mind. And so we read personal development. We listened to it in the car. When I had 3-hour commutes a day to work, you better believe that I was listening to personal development because it was a mindless task for me to be driving, sitting in traffic, And so I would make my mind better. And that's how I got it done. And that's how you can save time with your coaching business. This doesn't have to take a ton of time. You do the vital behaviors. So you drink your shake and you work out. That's going to take you 30 minutes of your day. You're just making yourself better physically and healthier. That's part of your job now. The second is listening to personal development or reading. So maybe you're someone that likes to read before you go to bed. Perfect. Maybe you want to listen to audio when you're driving in the car or getting ready for work. Perfect. So far, you really haven't used much of your day to work. Inviting to the business, if you have 30 minutes a day to get started, then you're golden. And you may say, like, how do I find 30 minutes? Well, maybe you get up 10 minutes earlier. Maybe you go to bed 10 minutes later. Maybe instead of gossiping with friends at work during lunch, you work the business. You do this in pockets of time. I was working 14 hours at the hospital from like 5 a.m. to 10 at night. And I found ways to make it work. And I grew a full-time income doing that. So everyone says they don't have time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just your priority. So maybe you don't watch that hour-long TV show anymore. Maybe you work your lunch break. Maybe you go to bed 10 minutes earlier. Even if it's 10 minutes in the morning, afternoon, and nighttime, that is perfect. It all adds up. So that kind of goes into like how much time do you need. You really just work this in pockets of time. Most people that start this are working full time, so they don't have a ton of time. They have families, they have jobs. So sorry, I'm going to turn my phone off. It's just fitting it in when you can, but making it a priority. This is a business. And if you treat this as a business, you're going to get paid like a business. If you treat it as a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. The fourth vital behavior is just recognition. So as you start to get challengers and you start to get coaches, just recognizing them for their hard work and being awesome. A lot of people don't get that at their full-time jobs. I felt like at my job, I worked my ass off, and it was very rarely that I got a good job or thank you. And you just feel underappreciated. And so as a coach, we want to make people feel good. When people feel good, they want to do it more. So if you recognize someone for making a healthy choice at lunch and not getting pizza and they got salad instead, then recognize that. That's important. You want to make them feel good so they do it again. Same thing with coaching. If someone makes their first sale, like, that's amazing. You want to shout that out from the rooftops and recognize them. So that's the last vital behavior. So it really is simple things to do every single day. And I kind of talked about how much time you need. We call them power hours. So people that are legit working this business work this, an hour a day. When you start to get, now it's my full-time job. When you're working in it, it's like, oh, you want to make 6 figures, 7 figures, you're going to be working it more. But full-time coaches work about 20 hours a week. So they might work 4 to 5 hours a day. Far less than working a 40-hour, and they're making a lot more money than if they were working their job, and they're home with their family, and they're creating their life by design. So if they want to go have brunch with their friends instead of working the business, and they work the business at night instead, then that's what they do. Sorry. All right, what's next? So this is just a quick screenshot of when I started the business into a few years in, and just seeing how you can really exponentially grow. You'll see in my first month of working, I made $260. Retail commission was $60. And then month 12, I was making $900. A week later, $1,200 in 1 week. Month 4, I was making $2,740. Month 3 years in, $4,600 a month. And you can see on May 28th, team cycle bonus was $1,494. So that's from my team. Like I said, it's your team's growing. So in 1 week, I made $1,500 from my team growing. The retail commission was $312. So that was from me, whatever I sold that week. So that's the commission, but you can see where the team cycle bonus is really where it adds up. Matching bonus, you start getting matching bonuses from your teammates under you. When they make something, you make a matching bonus. So just think about it. What could an extra $500 a month do for your family? Just think about it. Dream big. What could $1,000 a week do for you? Just think of what you could do with that money and what freedom and time it could do for you. So we can earn annual trips, just another bonus with this job. So basically, I had said before, we aim for a few sales per month. And if you do get those sales, then it guarantees growth in your business. And Beachbody also recognizes you and celebrates you for making those few sales a month. So again, there's no quotas, but if you do the work you're supposed to do, you're going to earn trips. So every single year for the past 4 years, I've been on a trip. I've been to Cancun, the Caribbean, Mexico. We're going to Punta Cana. No, we just went to Punta Cana last month, and next year it's in Riviera Maya, I believe. Yes. And you can bring a friend, a spouse for free. So every year, Mike and I know that every March we are going away on Beachbody's dime because we did our work, and we go away and it's amazing. You can bring your kids if you have kids. You just pay like, I think 40 or 50 extra bucks for them. But yeah, they recognize you for your hard work. It's amazing. Every single year, there's an amazing big convention, and there's Beachbody celebrity trainers are there, and they recognize you all year for your hard work, and they give you medals and awards, and it's just so much fun. And they announce new products, and they announce new workouts, and you get to see your teammates. You know, like majority of my teammates I met online. My coach reached out to me. I had no idea who she was from a hole in the wall. We met our first summit, which is this top left picture. I'm in the black and white dress. That was my first time meeting her. I feel like I already knew her. My best friends are my teammates, and it's crazy how social media can do that. You can meet so many amazing people, and you're choosing who you want to grow your team. And you just want to find people that are like you and just want to grow with you and just kick ass at life and just be the best version of yourselves together. So yeah, I mean, look how happy we are in these pictures. Like, it's so much fun. So much fun. So who are we looking for? So on Diamond Dreamcatchers, which is the team that I am a part of and I lead, I'm looking for people that are honestly ready to work. I know that it can be scary to start something new, but if you want to work this business to make a change in your life, then you have to be ready to work. You have to be motivated. You have to be coachable. You have to be teachable. I am going to be here with you every step of the way. You're going to join a team page when you join me. We have tons of teammates on the team, and you are not in this alone. So know that you are so super, super supported, but you have to be teachable. You have to be trainable. We have these trainings that we created, and we are going to tell you exactly what to do to be successful. It's just you taking those tools and doing it. So you have to be driven, motivated. We want positive people, ready to have fun, passionate, people that are ready to dream big and just go for it. And just know that, yes, this is a business. It's going to be hard. It's going to take hustle, but it's going to be worth it. I can tell you that from every single one of my coaches. This has changed their lives physically, mentally, financially. It is such a blessing, and it really is an amazing opportunity. So if you're wondering how you get started, so how much does it cost? Okay, guys, so with Beachbody, there's no inventory that has to be, you don't have to have anything in your house, which is amazing. I know other people that have done other MLMs, they have to pay thousands of dollars for a certain amount of product. We don't have that with Beachbody. It's amazing. What people do is, all they do is they buy a challenge pack, which is a program, like a workout program, and a Shakeology at a package deal. So that's it. You buy a package that you're going to use for your own consumption and your own getting healthier. Majority of these packages are anywhere from $160 to $200. There is an amazing all access pass program package that pretty much everyone gets these days, because instead of one program, you get every single Beachbody program ever created for a year, digitally accessed. And as new programs come out over the next course of the year, you get access to them as well. So on average, workout programs cost $60 to $100. You're going to pay $100 for all of them for a year. So it is an insane deal. And again, as the new programs come out, you would have to normally pay for those, but not with the All Access Pass. So as a coach, you need to be using the program. So you're going to be doing one program onto the next. So with this All Access Pass, you already have access to all of them. You don't have to keep buying them. I have spent so much money in the 4 years on workout DVDs, and now I have this wonderful on demand. So that is what I would completely suggest to you. It is $199, so you'll get a year access of the programs, like I just said. You're going to get all the nutritional guides that come along with it. You're going to get all the bonus workouts that are usually $20 along with it. You're going to get the 21-day fixed portion control containers, which are used for every nutrition plan. And you're going to get 30 days of Shakeology. Guys, it's insane. It's usually $130 for Shakeology alone. For $199, you can get an amazing deal. It really is the best way to go, because you need to be a product of the product. And in this $200 rate, you can get everything you need to be the best coach that you can be. So when you buy a challenge pack, your $40 sign-up fee is waived. If you don't buy a challenge pack, you have to pay $40, and then you have to start buying your own product. So it really is silly to throw away $40. So you just get the challenge pack. So you can talk to your coach, see what is the best for you, but honestly, the All Access Pass is really the way to go. And check in with your coach, because at the moment when you're watching this, there may be a sale going on. So definitely just talk to them and see what the best deal is for you to get started. And just know, once you're a coach, don't worry, you're not alone. We will welcome you to the family. We'll give you a welcome email. The websites for you to get started. There's we'll send you new coach emails, a 12-day getting started right. We'll have it all set up for you. So know that you're not alone. You'll be added to our Facebook team group, and you're going to be welcomed with open arms. So just know that you're not alone in this ever. I'm here for you 100%. If you're watching this and you're signing up with a coach, one of my coaches or someone in my downline, just know that I am here as your upline, always to help you. Any questions, concerns, fears that you have, I am always here. And just know that any question or fear is not silly. It's not dumb. So thank you so much for watching this. Contact your coach, see if you have any questions, and we would love to get started with you. Just know that, guys, this is an amazing opportunity. It is a business, and to pay $200 or less to start your own business, you don't have to take out a loan, you don't have to have inventory, and to be the best version of yourself. For me to join this for $160, I lost 50 pounds, I paid off all my debt, I was able to resign from my full-time job, and now I live a life by design and I'm home with my family. That is worth every single penny that I paid of that $160. And it's worth all the hard work and hustle that I put in. Yes, it's going to be hard. There's going to be ups and downs, but just expect them, and just know that when they do come, you learn how to get through them. And that's what I'm here for. That's what your team is for. And just know that I promise you, if you put in your heart and hustle and you do what we tell you to do, you're going to be successful in this business, and your life can change in ways that you will never, ever dream of. So thank you again so much for watching. And yeah, I would love to have you get started on our team. Thanks, guys. Mwah.